Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. So today I want to do a reading on Nicki Minaj. I've been meaning to do a reading about her for a while now, but I just never found the headspace to. But with her release of her new album, Pink Friday 2, I figured, let's see. I did listen to the album. I listened to it a few times. I am a fan of her music, of her person. And the album was very classic. And what I noticed in the album, what's different about her is how she has shown her vulnerability. Okay, and so I just literally pulled these cards before I press record, and I'm going to talk about where she is energetically, so emotionally, mentally, where she is right now in the midst of releasing this project, and where she is in her life. Maybe talk about her romantic life and, where her career is going, okay? But let's start with where she is energetically, emotionally, mentally, okay? So first we have the Emperor. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the King of Wands in reverse. We have Temperance in reverse. We have the Devil in reverse. We have the King of Swords upright. I don't know what's going on up there. We have the Five of Swords in reverse. And we have the World in reverse. Okay. A lot of reversal. And it's interesting what she's choosing to show me, because it's very... the messages I'm feeling and hearing are very, I want to say, poetic and beautiful. Okay. It feels, what I'm feeling right now from her energy is vulnerability. Okay. I feel she is what she's choosing to show me is that I'm watching everything, is what I'm hearing. Okay. This is a lot of like internal stuff. Okay. And it's not internal conflict, even though there are reversals here, but she's showing me that she is reaching for something. Okay, she's looking for something, and she's close to getting, and she's close to getting it, but she's also saying like, I haven't been okay. She's saying, I'm very vulnerable. But the different thing is that she's also saying, well, I'm going to get to that, but she's like, the message is like, I'm okay with that now. I'm okay sharing that. I'm okay. Maybe I have always been, what I've displayed or expressed was this hardness. But in reality, I'm this sensitive person. And now I'm okay with being in that space, because that doesn't mean that I'm weak, or it doesn't mean that that I'm not strong, or things will fall apart. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna fall apart. She's been hurt, I feel, also. These cards show me, okay? So, but let's get into it. I just like to throw out a few words and a few thoughts to get my energy going, okay? But her energy, it's like she's talking about work, but at the same time as she's not, okay? Which is interesting. Her energy is open. It's not closed, at least what she's willing to. It doesn't feel like I'm like beating up against the wall to feel what I need to feel. Okay, so down here with the Queen of Swords, okay, the Queen of Swords, she is someone who is very intelligent. Okay, she is someone, this is her. This is her energy, especially when it comes to her work. Okay, but this is also her energy. The Queen of Swords is someone who likes fairness. The Queen of Swords is someone who seeks the truth, who only will listen to the truth, who knows the truth. You can't get one over on the Queen of Swords. Okay, so right now, energetically, she's in this position where she's scrutinizing everything. Okay, and this is something that she has learned to do. Okay, she's scrutinizing everything, and she's saying, I'm looking at everything and everyone in my life. Okay, and I know that there are people who have their own agenda. Okay, I know that there are people who that aren't necessarily in her life, but want to cause conflict with her. But what she's saying is that I've learned how to respond differently to this, because I know what the truth is. Okay, I know. Queen of Swords is about truth and fairness, and she uses her logic. She uses her logic to and how she gets through things in life, okay? How she deals with business, so what she's telling me down here is that I don't have time for conflict, okay? I'm rising above nonsense, okay? She's saying, I'm looking at the things that are important. I'm not dealing with the noise anymore, okay? So people who want to, because the Emperor is here, and the Emperor she's in the Emperor energy, okay, right? Especially right now, she's saying, all that noise and all of that conflict is not important to me. And I know now that can't knock me over anymore. Like, I'm good. Okay. So she's in the space of being, she's always been in that space. But I think she's always had this power her whole life, okay? But I think now what's different, I feel like she's learned so many life lessons. She's had a lot of karmic lessons that now she knows how to yield this power she has. This power she's always had. She now knows how to yield it differently. And that is really serving her. Okay, that is making her feel steady. That is making her feel in control. Okay, that is making her know, like, I know what I need to do. I'm looking at this person over here. I'm scrutinizing this person, but I'm going to be above this, because what's more important is the power that I have. I have to use it wisely, and she knows that. But she's in a space where nobody could get anything over on her. She's in a space, the Queen of Swords And then you have she has the King of Swords in here too. Nobody could get one over on her. Okay. And also, she's in this with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is someone who can also, she's learned, this is something I think she's always had that has gotten her through. Being irreverent and using levity, like humor, to get through, to deal with people, to deal with situations. But she's saying like, hey, I'm good. I've learned how to yield my energy correctly to where, it doesn't affect me. Okay. So here we have the King of Swords in reverse, Temperance in reverse, and the Devil in reverse. And this was interesting because this is where it goes even deeper. Okay, because the King of Wands, not the King of Swords. I don't know if I said swords or wands, but this is where it gets even more interesting because with Temperance is a major card. She's, like I said, she's reaching for something. She is reaching for inner peace. She's in a space of just wanting inner peace because she hasn't had that, sometimes right now it feels like she's being pulled every which way and she's trying to find some sort of emotional balance. And she's also with the Devil in reverse. She's like really letting go a lot of things that no longer serve her. And she is being mindful of that. Escapism, self-medicating, negative thoughts, depressive thoughts, relationships that don't serve her, that bring her down. She's in a space of letting go, shedding, because the Devil is in reverse. Okay. She knows to get to a space of inner peace, to get to a space of feeling what she's feeling and being okay with it. Those are the things that she is in a space of doing, like just releasing everything that no longer works for her. It doesn't work for her. Okay, and she recognized she's reclaiming her power is what she's doing. She's reclaiming control. That's the space that she's in. Okay. With Temperance in reverse, she is in a period of self-healing, reevaluating everything. She's been reevaluating her life. Okay. It's almost like she's using this moment here as a confirmation of like, okay, my life has changed. My life is changing. It's almost like affirming this thing. That's what she's reaching for, the self-healing, the inner peace. That's what she's still reaching for. And being in this space of like, I'm vulnerable. Finding out what's really important to her, finding out what brings her passion, okay, her work, being okay with being like soft and like displaying that to people, understanding that you being vulnerable or showing a softness or it doesn't take away from you also having that power, or the Emperor energy, or the King of Swords energy, or the Queen of Swords energy. Okay, she's being okay with like showing the soft side of her, because what I'm hearing is like she's very she has a lot of like worries. She has a lot of fears. She's very, with the Five of Swords, she's really working on not being self-critical. Okay, she's really working on releasing that, and she is doing it with the Devil in reverse. Really, really like showing her true self and being okay with it. Like, hey, this is who I am authentically. This is me, like, completely. This is who I am. Okay? Because she is saying without saying, like, I just want to be okay, or I just want to be I just want peace. I don't want to be pulled in so many different directions. And being okay saying that, you know. She's really, this energetically, emotionally, she is in a space where she's really in a space where she's trying to release feeling stagnant emotionally, feeling stuck, feeling like the world, her world, isn't moving the way she wants it to, all because of whatever she experienced, you know, whatever hurt she's experienced. It's like sort of set the foundation for what if this, what if that, I'm so anxious, I'm frozen. You know, she's learning how to not let all of that weigh her down, because sometimes with the world in reverse, she feels like she has a world on her shoulders. It's a lot. But she's trying to learn to get in a space of being okay with being soft and chewy on the inside and on the outside. Letting go, learning to let go of conflicts, learning to wield the power that she has more appropriately, so she doesn't get burned or she doesn't get hurt, you know. She's like, it's interesting because she's in a space in her life where she's sort of relearning things and being open to like almost embracing her pain, okay, embracing her vulnerability and her softness, while understanding that all the other, the nerves of steel, or the power that she has is still going to be there, you know. So not resisting the pain to the point of suffering, but more so letting the pain transform you, you know, letting it help you create something, okay. And she's also looking at every part of the map of her life and looking at what do I want to change, what do I need to accept, how do I fully embrace the idea of inner peace? What does that look like for me now? Okay, so she's like, is not fighting. She's just sort of like working through the anxiety and the criticism, working through that and working on letting go of that so she could have that self-healing, that inner peace that she's looking for. This is deep. Okay. But she's okay. This is what she's chosen to show me. She's okay. She's doing, you know, emotionally and mentally, she's doing the work. She's fighting through a lot. But she's all right, you know. She's doing a lot of inner work. She's doing a lot of inner work. Okay. Let's take a look. I'm gonna take a look at her. Let's look at her romance, her marriage. How about that? Do I use this one or that one? I'll do this one. Let's see. I'm gonna use the same cards. Mhm. Okay. Interesting. Oh, she is happy. I can tell you that. Um, yeah. Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Alright, we have the Magician. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Lovers. Oh. We have the Devil in reverse. We have Justice. Two of Cups. They may have a deep connection. Did I do the Lovers? The Lovers. And the Fool. Okay. The first thing I heard was I feel safe with this person. That's the energy, that's what her energy is telling me. They have a deep connection, a passionate connection. He makes her feel nostalgic for some reason. Like do they know each other? I think they do. I think I read that. She makes him think of a time that feels good, or remembers a time that feels good. She feels, with the Devil in reverse, she feels safe with him. She feels she feels like they have a good partnership, with the Two of Cups. They're on the same page. There's a silliness between them with the Fool. He makes her feel brave. Okay. Yeah, their connection is deeply intimate. She's not telling me much, I'll tell you that, but she's telling me the important things. Okay. She is with the devil in reverse. She is I feel like it's interesting that she's showing me this. And her past relationships, there may have been some codependency with her and her other other partners. But she's learned. What I'm hearing is I've learned a lot. I've matured a lot when it comes to relationships. She's learned to end that behavior with this marriage, and she feels more in control. Okay, because she feels that he's so supportive, and the way she feels like he is a reflection of what she was looking for in a partner. Okay, it doesn't feel. I don't see anything scandalous between these two. It's a real love, is what I'm feeling and sensing. It's a deep love. It's a deep connection. She's happy. This is what she was looking for, someone she felt was real. She was looking for someone she felt she could fall into. Okay, without she's always having to be the one in control, and the one in the past, the one who in other relationships is the one taking initiative and all that stuff. She doesn't have to do that with this person, with her husband. Okay, she's happy. Good for her. She just was like, here's what's important. That's what I'll show you. Okay, let's look at her career. Let's see where that's going. Interesting. It's my dog. Okay. It's going up. She's rebuilding. Interesting. She worries too much. She gotta breathe. She has to breathe. She has to breathe. She gotta calm down. Girl, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. Okay. Let's see. I'll put these on the side. We have the Seven of Swords, Ace of Wands, new energy, new power, success. Okay. Seven of Pentacles, cultivating. Okay, cultivating, using this new energy to cultivate something new. Okay, she's walking away from. Seven of Swords is a card of being in situations where people could be out to get you, or there could be a lot of lies being told about you, or people are not being truthful. Just a lot of drama. Okay, and so she's getting out of there. She's getting away from that. Okay, the Chariot in reverse. Nope, this way. Eight of Swords. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. The Chariot in reverse. Here she is with the Chariot in reverse and Eight of Swords in reverse. It's like a feeling of restriction, or it's just his fears. That's why I'm like, she has to, that's what the part of the self-work she's doing is, she has a lot of anxieties, and especially when it comes to her work, being that she's a perfectionist. With the Five of Swords was in the energetic reading, the first set of cards I pulled, and that, their personality is they're perfectionists and very self-critical, and that's what I feel here. She already has success. That's not the question. That's not. She is who she is. She's settled in her success. But she wants to push herself. She feels like, I'm in this new space now, and I don't want anything to go wrong. So she's working with the Eight of Pentacles, working so hard and so diligently to make sure things are going the way that they are supposed to. And at the same time, trying to deal with self-doubt and trying to quiet the voices that tell her, like, you don't have control. Things are going to go with the Chariot in reverse. The voices are so loud. Things are going to go wrong. It keeps her up at night with the Nine of Swords here. Her worries, her anxiety, her fear-based thoughts. It puts her nervous system on 10, and so that's why I'm like, she has to calm down. When it comes to her career, these are a lot of internal, this is what she's showing me, a lot of internal stuff. She has a lot of irrational thoughts that things will go wrong, that she's not going to be in the space when it comes to her music, like her work that she wants to be in, or somehow it's going to slip through my fingers. And on the flip side, she's working hard so that doesn't happen. But there, fears are fears and anxieties are anxieties, and she's really, at the same time, she is enjoying her work. She is trying to be carefree, trying to relax, relate, and release. With the Two of Pentacles in reverse, it's just a lot, girl. What if I can't balance my personal life and my career? What if it's just so many what ifs questions, and she's battling that, though. It's not like she's just falling into it and being a wreck. She's battling it. It's just something that she deals with on a daily basis. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. She's going to be fine. You know, she's spending her time with the right people. She's being around more people who have her best interests at heart. She's growing her money even more than she has. She's enjoying the people that she's working with and encountering. She has long-term success. She's going to continue to have long-term success. Okay, she's going to be able to continue to provide for those in her life that she has been providing for. She's going to be a success. The Strength card. With all of her anxiety, everything that she is worried about, and all the things that are keeping her up, she's going to realize that she has the strength to deal with that. She has the inner resources to deal with that. She just has to find a way to really challenge this negative thinking. Okay, that makes her feel like so anxious and makes her feel like, I can't sleep. She has to breathe. She needs something. She needs something to calm down. She needs to maybe talk to, I'm sure she talks to her husband. But it's a lot. It is a lot of pressure. It feels like, I feel it. Judgment in reverse. With the judgment in reverse, I think really learning how to, again, I feel like these are her fears. Like, it's like, she's so afraid to, am I trusting the right people? Am I doing the right thing? Am I making the right choices? Sometimes it freezes her, those thoughts. And sometimes it freezes her not from making the right choices, but from even making a choice. She has to recognize that she has more control than what she thinks. It's interesting what she is choosing, because the first set of cards I pulled had nothing to do with, really, not much to do with her career. It was herself, her person. And this has a lot to do with her career. Well, this is her career. And she has a lot of fear. She has a lot of worry. She has a lot of self-doubt. Not a doubt in her abilities and who she is in terms of like her creativity and what she knows is right for her, but, well, people like this, oh man, I should have did this, or, I'm going to do this, I'm going to add this, it's, or sometimes she'll overthink things, and she'll be so anxious, and it'll just like, cause this like a freezing. Okay. Fear of making mistakes, fear of poor judgment, fear of there's a lot of self-doubt. And I think what she needs is to look back at what she's reaching for and remember what's important. Is the inner peace she's looking for, emotionally, her career's fine. Her career's fine. Emotionally, she's so worried about it. She's so worried about messing up or things falling apart. Let's look at some advice. Let's see what she needs to do. Put that to the side. Interesting. Listen. Listen. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All of the things. Yep. Okay, I'm pulling too much, but yeah, listen. Okay. First card that fell out is Step Up and Lead. It is the new moon in Capricorn. She doesn't have a problem with that. Step up and lead. Okay. But sometimes she may be frozen. Sometimes she may feel like, I don't know what to do. And forgetting the power, the strength that she has. The next one, last quarter moon in Cancer. Take a breather. Like I said, you gotta breathe, girl. You gotta breathe. Chill out. Okay. Next one. Work through your feelings. Last quarter moon in Aries. Work through your feelings. Do the work that you have been doing already. You know, sitting with your feelings, not engaging in escapism, feeling them, you know, working through them, letting them transform you, not letting them freeze you. Okay. Listen. Last quarter moon in Taurus. Be proud of yourself. That will serve you. Be proud of yourself. I know intellectually we tell ourselves, like, I'm proud. But those inner thoughts, whew, child, they will tear us down. Especially if you struggle with perfectionism and self-criticism, forget it. Pride, what's that? And being okay with that part too. Being okay with, like, I got a lot of vulnerabilities and, you know, insecurities about not even, you know, it's just me. Full moon in Virgo. Take inspired action. That really works for you. That yielding your power the right way, you're learning how to do that. Keep doing that. Okay. Full moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve. You are, Nicki, you're in the space you need to be in. You are where you want to be. You are where you need to be. Okay. It's time to start letting, you are doing it, but when it comes to your work, it's time to do that too. Let these fears dissolve. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be fine. Last quarter moon in Scorpio. Reveal what needs to be seen. Okay. And lastly, full moon in Aries. Cool your emotions. Do some breathing. Take a break. Hug your baby. Anything you need to do that anything you need to do that has calmed you. Okay. So there you have it. It's interesting. Thank you for being open. but yeah, Nicki's gonna be okay, and she's doing a lot of life reevaluation and reaching for self healing and reaching for inner peace, emotionally, mentally. Her work is important to her, and she's her work is important to her. Outside of work, I think becoming a mom has transformed her. And she's accepting a lot of things about herself that maybe she resisted. And when it comes to her career, she's settled. I mean, she is who she is. She doesn't have to prove anything. But she is working on feeling comfortable with not having to prove herself. I feel like this inner critic is like a taskmaster, and so she's really working hard, and I think she just needs to incorporate more trust in herself and her ability. Not to say she doesn't think she doesn't have, but irrational fears and worries and anxiety can be very, it could be really debilitating and irrational, So that's something that she'll have to work through, but her success is she's there already, But she, when it comes to her work, her creativity, she's intense. But she's good, That's all I got, guys. You could let me know if you liked it. You could comment. And I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.